subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Hello friends, welcome to our channels. Let's start about the lecture also. Now today that we are going to see that another chapter, the chapter name is Deep Water. It is taken out of Flamingo book standard 12. Now the Deep Water's writer is William Douglas. Now in this chapter that William has tried to narrate his own autobiography. Actually he has tried to describe his own experience of his childhood about the fear of water, right, and how to get the rid of that fears, that everything he has tried to describe in this chapter, right. Now let's see the chapter of that. Now chapter begins when the William was 11 years old and he decided to learn swimming, and that's why he went to YMCA pool, which is the nearby his home. He decided to learn swimming there. As he went out there and he sat down, he saw the swimming pool. Now swimming pool, on the one side it is a 3 feet deeps and on the other side it is a 9 feet deeps. So after seeing this deepness, that again that William has recalled the past memory. Actually when he was 3 years old, he and his father went out to Yakima rivers, and that times when he was under the waters, that means he was in the rivers, that time all of a sudden the biggest waves comes over on him and passing over on him, and that time he was under the waves. And that times what fears that he has got it, because friends, you know what, whenever we are in the rivers or we are in the pool or we are in the anywhere, that times if suddenly that waves comes on side, so we definitely get scared about it. That, and even the William was very small here, that means he was just only 3 years old, so definitely it's natural that he got fear about that. But when he got fears, that fear kept in his mind also that. So again when he was 11 years old and he went out to learning the swimming, he settled down there at the corner of the swimming pool and he again recalled that past memories about the fear. So he was not willing to learn the swimming, and that's why he was just sitting down there. But after a few minutes, one of the teenager boy came there and he just surprisingly he picked up the Williams and thrown into the swimming pools. And on the deep side, that means 9 feet deeps, that portions that boy has thrown away Williams into that portions. So all of a sudden surprisingly it happens, so Williams was not aware about it that. I mean just he was not ready about it that. And it's natural if we are sitting somewhere and suddenly somebody picked up us and threw it away in the waters, and even we are not knowing about the swimming, that what would happen, that we can imagine. The same thing happened with the William also that. Now he was trying to save himself, and we know that whenever somebody is going to die, definitely that person is going to use every tricks of that to save himself. So here William also doing the same thing, but he could not save himself. Now he tried to push up himself also that to come outside of the water, but again that all the tricks were vain. Now as he realized that last trick, he decided to use it, and that was trick that when he reached to the bottom line, so he decided to push that bottom line, that means push the tiles and jump outside of the water. As he reached to the bottoms and he pushed to the tiles, but he could not come outside, because as we know that he is not knowing the learning of the swimming, so he doesn't know how to use the tricks. So that trick also was when finally that Williams has given up and he decided that now he is not going to live anymore, so he is going to die. So he just relaxed himself. Now he was not using any attempts, just he was relaxing himself, and slowly he thinks that he is going to die, because slowly that his breath also is going to be stopped, and he decided that slowly he is going to be unconscious also that, and he thought that he going to die. After a few minutes when he himself awake and he realized that he was laying outside of the pool. He realized, that means he tried to recount his memory, and he realized that the same boy who has thrown him into the water, that boy has saved him and put him outside of the pool. So that realized William also that when he came out, he was vomiting. That means every water that he just thrown away, that water he tried to come out, and that boy was standing there. And that boy very politely he said that buddy, just I was just joking, that I was making fun of that. I don't know that you don't know how to swim that. So sorry for that. And then he ran away. Now the second incident of that fear, it becomes very hurt to the Dippert's heart. And it's like now phobia, that William has got phobia about the water, and he decided that he should not go nearby the water anymore. So that means he forgot to canoeing also, that he forgot to fishing also, that he never willing to go anywhere where the water is there. But after few years, when he grown up, he decided that till up to what age that I'm going to get these phobias. I want to remove this phobia anyhow. So he decided, and he hired one instructor there. And that instructor used one trick, that he just tied the belt on his body. That means on a William's body. And after that means at the edge of the belt, that he tied the one of the biggest rope there. And he held that rope outside of the pool, and Williams was going in the pool. And after the taking support of that belt and rope, that William was moving in the pool, and slowly he has tried to learn the swimming. So by getting help of the rope, that William has started to learn the swimming. And nowadays slowly he has learned also that. So that instructor, first of all, that he taught him that hand movement, after that he taught him the leg movement, and finally that he had taught him that how to hold the breath and how to take the breath. Because friends, you know that while you are swimming, the most important part is that hands and legs movement, and another thing is that how to hold the breath and how to take the breath. These are the necessary while you are swimming. So that everything that instructor has taught the Williams, and it takes 3 months. 3 months that William has taken out to learn the swimming. Finally he has learned the swimming. Even he was ready to swim in the swimming pool, but still somewhere in the corner of his heart, that still he feels fear. Because when he go inside of the water, suddenly that phobia, suddenly that fear of the water come out, and that Williams could not knowing that what he could do that times. So still he is 100% not confident about the removing the phobia side. So that's why he decided that he should go in the island also, that Netwas Island hemisphere also, that he went out, that he just climbed on the mountain and he jumped into the river. That means he jumped, that means he dived into the rivers, and for the 2 miles that he was doing the swimming. Finally he realized that now he has learned the swimming, right, by doing this thing. So in this chapter, Williams Douglas wants to tell us that you don't need to feel the fear of death. You have to, we are all the human beings. We always feel the fears of fear. That means we have to remove the fears, because we cannot escape ourselves from the death. Definitely death is immortal, and we'll have to get it, because person is born, that person has to be died, right? But fear, that we can remove it. And sometimes in advertisement also that slogan is given that डर के आगे जीत है. That means once you overcome your fears, that definitely you should going to win it that. And that's why that slogan is right also, that you have to remove your fear from your inside. Otherwise you cannot survive that. We all people are having a different kind of phobia. Sometimes people are having a phobia of water. Some people are having a phobia about the height also, that some people are having a phobia of the fire also, that. But because of that phobias, we never try to attempt anything, and that's why we always stay behind that. So William has described this incident about himself, that how he has removed that fear from his life also, that, and now he is able to swim anywhere also, that. But initially we saw that when Williams was 11 years old, that times he was already reached to the death, right? He could have died also, that. But after that learning, that means he formed that. He confirm about his removing fear, that he got the confidence also that. So friends, William has told us that we have to determine about ourselves that yes, we are having the fears regarding to something also that, but that doesn't mean that we should keep quiet there and we should not do anything to remove that fear. We have to determine ourselves, we have to get confidence about ourselves that we could definitely remove our fears also that. So this chapter is teaching us the biggest lesson of our lives. So while you are reading the chapter, you must underline some sentences, some importance, as I said earlier also that, so that you could make your answer very nicely also that. And related to fear, also you can use your slogan also that. So by using that slogan, you can make your answer perfect also that, and interesting also that, and you can get your marks also that. So while you are reading this sentence, reading this chapter, you must underline and read this sentence. Till then, this is our chapter and this is our story about the deep water, right? That's it today. In our next video, we are going to see that another chapters. Till then, enjoy yourself. Keep watching our videos and subscribe our channels. Till then, enjoy yourself. Goodbye.